Hello and welcome to the People Building Members Club video podcast. As you know, the purpose of the video podcast is to share with you some interesting, exciting or weird and wonderful news from the world of hypnotherapy, NLP and self-development. And today I am sharing with you an article from the dailymail.co.uk, so you can go and look this up. This is a genuine article. Today, this is more about the weird. This article absolutely blew me away. It's a disorder that I'd never heard of before, and I just thought it was so bizarre and so strange that I should share it with you. So, this is an article about a 19-year-old girl with a dangerous compulsion that doctors say could kill her. Now, you might be wondering what that dangerous compulsion is. Well, she is addicted to eating soap. So, it's a 19-year-old girl called Tempest Henderson from Florida, and she has been eating up to 5 bars of soap a week and washing powder too. I have never met anyone with this particular habit or compulsion, and for those of you who are therapists out there, I would love to hear from any of you who have. This is what she had to say about it. I remember the first time I dipped my fingers into the washing powder, she said. I dabbed the powder onto my tongue and it tasted sweet and salty. It felt just right. I was hooked on it straight away. And she's a nursing student. She says she always knew that eating soap was dangerous, but ignored the warning labels on the box in favour of licking the deadly powder daily from the minute she woke up in the morning. Soon she had moved on to licking bubbles of soap in the shower too. The habit was getting her through up to 5 bars of soap in a week. In the shower, I like to lather up a green bar of soap and lick the bubbles, and as the soap disintegrates, I pop a tiny amount of soap in my mouth and suck it. It's heavenly. I can't think of anything worse. I love the clean feeling it gives me. Eating soap feels so much cleaner than just washing with it. Now this is where it starts to get interesting. After 6 months of eating soap, unhappy Tempest decided to be brave and seek medical advice. She was diagnosed with a rare disorder called pica, which doctors told her is characterised by an appetite for substances that are largely non-nutritional. Sufferers have been known to compulsively metal, coins, chalk, batteries and even toothbrushes. It can often be caused by a mineral deficiency, which explains why pregnant women often crave eating coal when needing iron. But in Tempest's case, doctors believe the condition was brought on by stress. She says, things got really stressful for me when my boyfriend and I split up and left for college. He told me he was going to college to study in Kansas, and I begged him to give the long-distance relationship a go, but it was all over. While she was then away for college, hundreds of miles away from her family home, this is when things took a bit of a turn for the worse. So college was 5 hours away from my family, and the stress got bigger. With no boyfriend and family miles away, I got lonely, sad and depressed. I turned to soap and laundry detergent, and my problems got increasingly worse. So obviously eating soap in the kind of quantities that she was doing so could be very, very bad for her health. Such as ingesting toxic chemicals, which are typically alkaline, but there are other toxic substances in soap that can damage your metabolism and digestive problems. And also there's then a kind of imbalance in the acidity that's going into your blood. But for Tempest, therapy got to the bottom of her soap addiction and the cause of her pica. I always knew I loved the smell of washing detergent, she explained. I remember the brand my mum used to use. I remember the smell vividly. It was the smell of her cardigan when she hugged me and the smell of my bed sheets as a child. I used to love smelling the soap powder, but when life got so stressful, I found only eating the soap would help. It's an addiction I can't stop, and I've sought the help of a doctor who specialises in addiction. The doctor told me I must empty my house of all washing detergent and soap and anything that triggers my addiction. Psychologists have said that Tempest is most likely turning to soap as a comfort coping mechanism when she found herself away from her family. We use liquid at home now, she said, and for some reason I've got no need to eat that. She added that doctors have encouraged me to talk about my issues because they think my addiction is caused by me bottling things up. And when her mother found out, she said that she was just relieved that she was addicted to soap and not drugs or something dangerous like that. So, crazy stuff there. And obviously a very weird but still equally very serious addiction. But interesting. The stuff that's said in there about how, a sort of interesting metaphor in a way, that eating soap made her feel more clean than actually cleaning with the soap, and that she was drawn to the smell of it because it reminded her of the family and home that she was missing while she was away in college. So that's my weird and wonderful story that I wanted to share with you today. Do go look it up if you want to read the full article. It's on dailymail.co.uk. Yes, if you have any weird and wonderful stories you would like to share with me, then do send them in. It's gemma@peoplebuilding.co.uk. I'll be speaking to you again in 1 month's time. Bye for now.